This is Dabu 7. Instead of pulling off a nuclear test or testing one of the newer missiles, it looks like Kim Jong-un and North Korea have opted to pull off the country's largest ever live fire drill involving massive amounts of equipment. This is just one row. You can see them launching here. Dozens of missiles being launched. Look at this. Whole beachfront just absolutely loaded with big guns. And you can see here all of those guns operational in this test. So you're talking hundreds of weapons fired across the Sea of Wonsan here. And as the U.S. is building up around the area, China on the other end, on the Western Front, they have taken to this massive live fire drill to kind of prove a point, flex muscles, and they were targeting what looked to be mock warships on the other side of this bay, where they were just absolutely hammering this stuff. Now, in terms of what's going to happen with North Korea, like I said before, it's anyone's guess as far as them pulling off tests or anything like that. I was hoping that they would just freeze and not do any nuclear test, any missile launches, and they have not thus far. They went ahead and they pulled off this massive live fire thing. But we don't know how long military vessels are going to be in the region. We do know that they're mounting up big time in South Korea that has brought in all this equipment, all these THAAD missiles. Why would they just turn around and ship them back out? I think they're going to be there for some time. And China's not happy about that. China's not happy that the THAAD missile systems have been moved into the region whatsoever. They say that undermines the stability of the region. Well, they must not care that Kim Jong-un has nukes right next door to them. That doesn't undermine the stability of the region either, huh? I guess that they see this as more than just countering North Korea, in a sense. They're saying that it can go further if they just keep bringing more and more equipment into the area. Now, I want to remind folks that they've been bringing these massive vessels into port into South Korea, moving in all types of different equipment. So it shows there's definitely going to be some kind of ground movement involved here, whether small, whether tactical. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out at this point. One thing is for sure, they're moving a lot of hardware into South Korea and North Korea, flexing its muscles, so to speak, trying to pull off its biggest live fire drill ever conducted. So let's not forget, we have U.S. subs docked in South Korea, floating out in those waters, the whole armada very nearby. And we'll just have to wait and see here. I mean, they've flexed their muscles in this sense. You know, if we have ships sitting out here for the next month or two, are they not going to pull off a test? I kind of feel like they will. And I kind of feel like it will be out of nowhere. And they're going to launch a response after it happens. Or they could try to say, we thought they were going for the trigger like they've warned already. And they make a strike out of nowhere with no test being done. Of course, if they make a move like that, it's going to be hard to prove that they were trying to pull off a test to begin with. But if they do pull off the test, and we see an earthquake register on the earthquake map, then what do? Well, they've already pulled off the test. What place are you going to strike? What areas? Will that be a sufficient enough excuse for them to start bombing certain sites if they do that? We'll see. Find it hard to believe that they could drop bombs on a lot of those key places and not take out the regime. But that's some of the latest here as Kim Jong-un and his army pop off the largest ever live fire artillery drills in the country. I will continue to update with more as things change. It's been Dabu7.